welcome back to a new video. Okay, so we're looking this way for this video because it seemed like the best way to do this. So this is a large DVD folder. I currently have 3 of these filled. Well, one's almost full. And I wanted to show you guys in this folder because everyone always asks to see my movie collection, and it's never really, I think I did one in 2012 and then it's never really been feasible before. So I'm going to go through the folders that I've put together. I'll do one in each video so it's not forever long. I'm going to make a video on why I've put DVDs into this folder. I'm not going to put all my DVDs into folders. However, you know, ones I really love, or you know, my Monday movie hunts, I'm kind of keeping those. I've got shelves for those. But the short answer, I'm sure people will say, you know, you'll probably regret getting rid of a lot of these boxes and not having the collection anymore, etc, etc. But the short answer is, of why I've got the DVD folders, is because I don't have, I'm moving and I don't have the space to physically have this many films in boxes. So you might have seen a video I did a few years ago and I counted the films that I had, and there was over 3,000. So it's like, there's just too many, as you can imagine. So I can't move them all. So I came up with a solution. Obviously a lot of them I have been getting rid of, but a lot of them I didn't want to get rid of. But I wasn't that bothered about the boxes. And actually, if I'm honest, I was quite worried about doing this because I was, you know, sad to break down the collection. I thought it was going to be kind of a bit depressing, but I actually love the folders and I actually find it really handy. So yeah, here we go. Lastly, sorry, just because the movies in this folder doesn't mean I'll necessarily keep them always. Some of these I had boxes and I was like, right, I'm going to put all the discs into the folder because I've not gone into this box for years. So unless there's something amazing in there, etc, etc. And I have been getting more ruthless with it as well. I've just been kind of keeping top favourites as the DVDs. But anyways, this is the first folder. So let me show you what we've got. So first up here, we've got The Devil's Knot, or Devil's Knot, with Reese Witherspoon and somebody else. That's the problem, I suppose, with having this. This is a thriller type of thing, and I've watched half of this. Quite interesting. This is The Hangover, the first one. Again, this is one that I probably would have gotten to unhaul if I wasn't keeping the discs, so I have found keeping the discs quite useful. I have seen this. I would watch it again. We have here Unfinished Business with Vince Vaughn. I've not seen this one. And we have The Frozen Ground, which is also a thriller with Nicolas Cage and somebody else in this one as well who I like, and I haven't seen this one. Okay, I think it's going to be more difficult to do it on the other side. Oh no. Okay, so we've got Into the Storm, which I'm quite interested in. Haven't seen it, but I, you know, may watch that one soon. Here we have Hope Floats, I believe, with Sandra Bullock. Again, this is one that I would watch again, but I wasn't super bothered about keeping the box for, but I do enjoy it, so I'm glad to have that one there. Charlie Wilson's War. Now, this is one I've watched the trailer for. I'm not super interested in the film itself, but I love the cast. I mean, it's got Tom Hanks, Julia Roberts, Philip Seymour Hoffman. I just think it's a really interesting cast. Here we have Annabelle, which I am really desperate to see actually. I've just not got around to seeing it yet, so I do really want to see that. And then hopefully I'll then watch the second Annabelle film. Okay, so in this slot here, actually I might still have it out. No, I don't. In this slot here was The Purge, the first Purge movie, and I watched it the other day. So obviously I took it out of the folder, and I have now got rid of the disc. So just because they're in here, like, you know, for example, I've not seen a couple of these. If I watch them and I don't necessarily think I'll watch them again, or I don't really enjoy them, I will then just get rid of them. So now I have a space. I'll put another film in there soon, but I thought I'd just leave that here anyway, because then it kind of shows, you know, there was a film there, I watched it, I've now got rid of it. Okay, here we've got Muppets Take Manhattan, which I haven't seen. We've got Monty Python and the Holy Grail there, disc 1. Sometimes I've put the second discs behind, and sometimes I haven't. This one is just got disc 1. Then we've got The Uninvited, which is a pretty interesting horror film that I watched years ago. I actually really quite like this one. We've got The Man with Two Brains. This is Steve Martin, as you can see, and I haven't seen it, I wasn't super interested in it, but I thought, well, because these folders hold like 200 discs almost, I thought, well, you know, I can keep it. It's not too much of a problem. I've got X plus Y, which I haven't seen yet, but I am looking forward to. We've got What a Girl Wants, which is kind of, you know, one of those Amanda Bynes films, and I quite enjoyed this one when I was younger, but I can't remember it too much, but I would watch it again. Dr. Dolittle, which I feel like is just kind of a family fun classic. We've got Promised Land. Now this has Matt Damon in, and I think it's about farming and a few different things. But yeah, I'm interested enough in it, but again, it wasn't one that I was desperate to keep the disc or anything. Okay, this is a good one. Yours, Mine and Ours. I really quite like this film. However, it was in a box, like a little 3-pack with Parenthood and Baby Genius. And I didn't really like Parenthood or Baby Genius, but I did like Yours, Mine and Ours. So of course, this was a perfect opportunity to just keep the one film that I liked out of the pack. We have I Don't Know How She Does It with Sarah Jessica Parker, which I have seen. This was okay, but I would watch it again. We have our first non-picture disc. This is The Pelican Brief with Julia Roberts and Denzel Washington. I haven't seen it. I want to see it. Great cast. Another no front cover thing. This is actually It, the original It. I haven't fully seen this, and I do need to watch it, but I do like the new one, so I feel like I wasn't bothered about the box for that. Here we've actually got Die Hard 1, which I have seen, and I don't know why I did this initially, but then Die Hard 2. How am I going to get this back in now? One hand. Come on. Okay, so it's Die Hard 1, Die Hard 2. I've only seen Die Hard 1. And then we've got Die Hard with a Vengeance, which is maybe Die Hard 3. I don't know. Brothers Grimm, which I'm quite interested to see, and I haven't seen. I would like to see that. We've got The Brave One, which is Jodie Foster. The Bank Job, which has Jason Statham, which would be quite interested to see. Selfless with Ryan Reynolds and somebody else do I like. And Runner Runner with Justin Timberlake. None of these on this page I have seen, bar a bit of it and Die Hard. Okay, so we've got Dead Calm, which I've been really wanting to watch for quite a long time. I was glad I took the disc out of this one because the box was really mangled up. We've got Romy and Michelle's High School Reunion. Again, I love this film, and it's one maybe I would have kept with the box, but the box was really all kind of battered up, so I was like, yeah, I'm not bothered about that box. So yeah, I really like that film though. Addicted to Love. This is a Meg Ryan film, which I quite enjoyed. Disturbia. This is like a Shia LaBeouf Rear Window type of film, which is quite interesting. We've got Over the Hedge, which is of course a DreamWorks film, and it's not one of my favourite DreamWorks. Russell Brand, Scandalous, Live at the O2. I do quite like Russell Brand, so I kept that one. We've got Chicken Little, which is a Disney movie. A Disney classic, I know. This is a rare case. I think there is another one though. Rare case where I've took a Disney movie and not kept the box, but this is not one that I'm a huge fan of. But I still, you know, wanted to keep it. We've got Whale Rider, which is a good film that I enjoy and have seen. Flubber. I'm not a huge fan of Flubber, but I feel like I needed to give it another go, so I kept the disc. We've got Knocked Up. I'm not a huge fan of this film either, but I saw it when I was in my early teenage years, so I don't know if it was just that I was too young to get everything or to find it as funny, so I've kept it, try and give it another go. We've got Milk with Sean Penn. When the Game Stands Tall. I've not seen either of these. The Truth About Love with, I've forgotten her name, but she's from Ghost Whisperer. I used to love Ghost Whisperer. So yeah. This is Step Up 4, which is one that I do quite like. I think I've got 1 and 4 now. Elysium with Matt Damon. Man About Town with obviously Ben Affleck. I've not seen either of those. We've got Boys Don't Cry with Hilary Swank. I haven't seen that, but I'm really interested to see it. This is... what is this? I don't know. That looks like, is that Angelina Jolie? But what is the film? I suppose this might be the problem, in that I don't know what this is. I don't know what that film is. So there we go. We've got Slither, a really crazy, obnoxious disc for Spider-Man 2, which I haven't seen. The Muppets movie, and we have Muppets in Space, Muppets Wizard of Oz, I Love the Huckabees, haven't seen. Counselor, I haven't seen, but I'm interested in the cast. Simon Birch, I haven't seen, I don't know much about. Bachelor Party, I think this might have Tom Hanks in. LA Confidential, I haven't seen. The box is really battered up, so I'm really glad to have gotten rid of that box, to be honest. The Expendables, I have not seen, and I do own the second one, I think, as well. When Zachary Beaver Came to Town, this has the boy from Stuart Little in. And, you know, he's also in Little Vampire, so I wanted to keep that to check that out. Punchline, again, this has got Tom Hanks, so I wanted to check that one out at some point, but I haven't seen it. The Core, this looks quite interesting, so I haven't seen it. Sydney White, this is another Amanda Bynes film that I saw years ago. Be Cool, I thought the cast looked interesting enough to want to check it out because I haven't seen it. Honey, or is this Honey 2? Honey 2, I haven't seen this. I used to really like Honey though. The Last Airbender, which I haven't seen. Oh, is this another Step Up film? Maybe I kept more. Oh, Step Up 3, haven't seen that one. Spider-Man with a better disc than Spider-Man 2. Little Ashes, to be honest, I'm not sure. I think this is set in 1920s, but I don't know if it looks too good or not. Lost River, Ryan Gosling film. Sorry about this thing. This is my mum's camera. I borrowed it and it's got like a strap on, which I just can't seem to. I should have just taken it off, but anyway. Lost River. Angel Eyes. I don't know what this is about. Must be somebody in it of interest for me to have kept it or something. The Colour Purple. I'd be interested to watch this. Life of Crime, which has, oh my gosh, I've just been watching Friends as well. Jennifer Aniston, and I haven't seen it. Another really weird red disc. Is this Jiggle Eye? Yeah. The Shape of Things. It's got Paul Rudd in. Okay, this is where Josh started to put the films in for me. He was helping me out. You notice all the way through, they're all like the correct way up, and now it's just like just free for all. Doesn't matter which way they are. Anyway, we've got the All Together. This has Martin Freeman in. Looked quite interesting. Igby Goes Down. I wasn't necessarily 100% sure to keep this one, but it was a coming of age film. If you've seen any of these or would really recommend any, let me know. Down to You. I've forgotten what this is. Vice Versa. It's like a Freaky Friday type of thing. Is that A Serious Man? Yeah, A Serious Man. Mask with Cher. The Upside Down Ghost Ship. That maybe would have been a funny, that's it. Jackie Brown, disc 1 only. Planet of the Apes, the original. Catwoman. And this is Get Shorty, which I believe has something to do with that other Be Cool movie. It's got like a bullet hole there, which is cool. And again, that's just disc 1. If Lucy Fell with Sarah Jessica Parker. I haven't seen this, but I do really like Sarah Jessica Parker, so I was interested enough. An American Tail. Fievel Goes West. The Whole 10 Yards. This has Chandler from Friends in, and Bruce Willis. The Rewrite, that's hard to say, with Hugh Grant. All Good Things with Ryan Gosling. I haven't seen that, but I'm interested to. The Watch. I actually quite enjoyed this film. I didn't think I would enjoy it that much, but I did. Red Dragon, which is of course in the Hannibal / Silence of the Lambs series. The Day the Earth Stood Still. Something to Talk About. It's like got Julia Roberts in, maybe. Feast of Love. Postgrad with the girl from Gilmore Girls. I had seen this film, but before I'd seen Gilmore Girls, so I thought maybe I'd give it another go since then. Rock of Ages. Again, I saw that and thought it was okay, but I'd maybe quite like to give it another go. Apocalypse Now, I've never ever seen, so I feel like I should definitely watch that at some point. The Calcium Kid. I don't know a massive amount about this film, to be fair. I don't know. 3. Airheads. A lot of these now I haven't seen. I'm getting close to the end. 88 Minutes with Al Pacino. I haven't seen it. I don't know much about it. This is Men in Black 2. But I don't have Men in Black 1 anymore. I've had the box and the disc was not in it. So, I don't know. And I've not seen any of the Men in Blacks. This is The Scorpion King. I really do like The Rock, even though I know a lot of people don't like this film. But I do like The Rock. Eagle Eye. This has Shia LaBeouf again. What's this? It is The Usual Suspects. Okay, I'm actually interested to see this. And again, it had a really grubby box, so I just never was super interested to watch it. But, yeah. This is The Dukes of Hazzard, or Dukes of Hazzard. The Godfather Part 3. First Daughter. So I feel like some people would never have, I mean, I don't know if Part 3 is well liked or not. I feel like some people would never have The Godfather in without the box. A couple pages left. We've got Ronin, The Kingdom, Fighter with Channing Tatum, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie, Larger Than Life with Bill Murray, Dragon Slayer, The Resident, R.L. Stine's Mostly Ghostly, what's this say? Who Let the Ghosts Out? I don't know. And then we have Kate and Leopold, which is another Meg Ryan movie. This one's not great, but I feel like, yeah, for the disc, I would give it a go. Grizzly Man, which I think is a documentary. Bounce, Ben Affleck and Gwyneth Paltrow. United 93. Magicians. You know, Magicians, there might be some of these I might get rid of and unhaul, but I just wasn't sure at the time and we were going through them quite quickly, so I felt like I would just kind of go with it. But a couple of these I might get rid of. Maybe The Majestic as well I might get rid of. This is Jim Carrey, but I'm not super interested in it. The same with Novocaine, but I think, has this got, is that Helena Bonham Carter, or am I completely wrong? Obviously it's Steve Martin, but yeah. Love Wrecked is another Amanda Bynes film. And finally, we have Superman, or Superman Returns, sorry, Superman 2, and Superman the movie, and then The Joneses. So yeah, that was my DVD folder. So some of these movies I am super interested in seeing, some of them I have seen and I quite enjoy, some of them I may get rid of, but I just need to have a think about it and have a look over them, and then I'm going to add another disc there. But yeah, so that is everything in this DVD folder. Let me know down in the comments below if there's any of these that you've seen that you really enjoyed, and I will be filming another one of these shortly. So that is the first folder. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Goodbye!